In 1991, its aims were redefined as the twin tasks of mobilizing the youth behind the ANC vision and championing the interest of young people in society. The League has been and must remain an influential mass component and body of opinion within the broader ANC and serve as a preparatory school for ANC activists and leaders. And today, as we seek to consolidate the gains of our liberation struggle, the ANC continues to look up to its youth to once again play a leading role in the national effort to confront the triple challenges of poverty, unemployment, and inequality. The current generation of young men and women must continue to occupy the front trenches in the reconstruction and development of our country and remain a force for progressive change and radical socio-economic transformation. So we have the following. The following young people have been appointed to the ANC Youth League National Youth Task Team. As I've said on my right, we have Comrade Magashule, who is the convener. In this case, convener is equal to the president of the Youth League. Joy Maimel on my left, coordinator, it means Secretary General of the ANC Youth League. And amongst the team, I think we don't have Precious here. Is Precious here? Not here. But we have Sizopila. Can you stand up, Sizopila? They can see you, Sizopila. Mkize. And then we have Comrade Tlange Mkhale. Tlange. Luckily, those who were around here, we said, let them come here. And then we have Comrade Fasia Hassan. Wonderful Comrade Fasia. And then we have Comrade Anela Matunte. Anele. Comrade Anele comes from Western Cape. Tlange is from here, Tswane. Fasia is from Gauteng. Johannesburg. Lesejo is from here, Tswane, Gauteng. And then we have Palomina Jama here. And then we have Tutu Zuma. Do we have Seba Mutlabi here from Northwest? Tutu comes from Gauteng. Sometimes we think she comes from KZN. And then Itumele Ntsube, from Free State, Itumeleng and Pingimbele. They are here. So we have about 34. And then we have Kulekani, Skosana. We have Karabo Mohali. We have Colin Malachi. We have Nomasonto Mtau. We have Mlondolozi Mkize from KZN and Mfana Futi Ngwambe from also KZN. We have Sondom Nguni Malapim from Mpumalanga. Eugene Manana also from Mpumalanga. We have Sandisi Nistole who originates from Northern Cape. Venus Blenis also from Northern Cape. Buitumelos Klogelo from Northern Cape. Sebang, I said, is coming from Northwest. Stella Mondlane from Northwest. Siatla Tabe Lepomani from Northwest. Kolani Koteni from Eastern Cape. Tsilen Subotongo from Eastern Cape. Ntuwokolo Ngudle from Eastern Cape. Rina Sengani from Limpopo. Kenny Mtsengwa from Limpopo. Oliver Mabunda also from Limpopo. So these are the names. I'm sure I've covered Gumanu Mkwevu, also from Limpopo. But the comrades who have been part of the NYTT working committee and those who are young have been retained. So we have retained those who were there and we have taken out some of those National Executive Committee members who have been dealing with matters of young people. The ANC national officials have already met with the leadership of the NYTT and express overall support in their work of rebuilding and restoring the ANC Youth League. And we have actually said they are young people. Sometimes they'll make whatever mistakes. They have our support. And we said we wish them all the best as they begin to discharge their twin task of the ANC Youth League, being the mobilization of young people behind the banner of the ANC, as well as championing their interest. So I think I've read all the names. In all, they are 34. And we have actually indicated that the ANC Youth League national structure and the ANC, we are a unitary structure, but we ensured that there is geographic spread. And I can tell you majority of these people, young people here, leadership, are more women, because we have realized in society that women are in big numbers. They are here. I'm sure if you want to pose questions, the convener is here and the coordinator, and we are here just to support them. I'm sure they will outline their program moving forward, starting with their meeting, and I'm sure you will love to cover them and give them the necessary coverage and know them when they start with their physical meeting starting from tomorrow. Thank you very much, and all the best. We have already said so. You are now faced with this task of making sure that you rebuild and you do whatever you think is right as young people. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Secretary General, for welcoming the ANC Youth League NYTT to our shores, and we wish them the best of luck. The National Executive Committee has already expressed that through the Secretary General. We can now ask members of the media to file their questions if there are any. Oh, thanks, SG, for protocol. Any questions? CD, Natasha. Okay, we'll start with Natasha. This is a poor CC. She's now in the Mail and Guardian. Yes, my alma mater, SG. Very important publication. Okay, Putiza. I don't know your name.
No, you know when I
Okay. Oh, I know you. Hey, the mask. Okay, let's start, Natasha.
Thank you. It's Natasha from SABC News. I think my first question is directed towards you. When you were still a part of the ANC Youth Crisis Committee, one of the things or some of the concerns that you raised was that you wanted a credible youth league, you wanted a youth league that would not be used by the old guard. And as a convener now, how will you ensure that the old guard doesn't actually influence the NYTT and that you guys won't be drawn into factional politics come your conference? Also, SG, the second question is directed towards you. There are some allegations that some of these NYTT members are actually above the age of 35 years old. What's into that? And then finally, Nongeba Ojoy, my final question. I know it's too early to preempt, but any indications as to when the ANC Youth Conference will actually Thank you.
Okay. Lizega. But SG indicated that they've got their first meeting tomorrow.
Yeah,
so it means... Okay.
Lizega Tano from Mail and Guardian. Nongeba and Joy, I want to actually drag you into the factional politics of the ANC's mother body. I want to find out from you if you have an opinion or view on the specified resolution of the ANC, and whether you will advise the SG to step aside in 30 days. I also wanted to find out from you, Nongeba.
The speaker is not very helpful to you, Lizek. You can try, maybe you've got a rally voice.
Also, I wanted to find out from you, SG, yesterday you spoke of ANC that is divided.
You want to go back, or you think the comrades have captured, you're fine. That's fine.
You spoke yesterday of an ANC that is divided in all structures, in the ANC and in NWC. Your counterpart, on the other hand, the Deputy President, as well as the President, in their statements in the Eastern Cape and Global, spoke about unity and discipline within the ANC. I want to find out from you, SG, if you don't think that that statement from you in itself, given what the President had said in his closing address at the last ANC, constitutes an ill discipline from the leader at the GB House. SG, also, I wanted to ask you about former President Zuma and
Listen, I don't want to cut you, but I wanted to encourage comrades from the media to just ask questions that relate to the invite. Remember, when we issued an invite, we were quite clear. We're inviting you to come and get us to introduce the NYTT. Because I'll tell you why. It then moves away what we are trying to do. We want to make sure that the youth out there watching this broadcast can now have the comfort that the Youth League has now got a structure which is going to discharge the work that the SG was speaking about. I'm going to humbly appeal. We will have a press conference of the ANC where we'll be able to talk about all of these issues. We don't bar journalists from asking questions. You know we are always open, but we want to try and give the youth that space. Okay. Okay, that's fine. You can go and you can proceed. No, I'm not CD. I'm just reminding. Remember, I've got a duty to remind the people watching why we convened the press briefing. It's very important. You can ask your questions, no problem, but let's remind you why we convened the briefing. You can go ahead.
No, Bala, you spoke of, well, the former president in his letter to the ANC top six spoke about an executive democracy. Was this notion discussed by the top six? Was this notion discussed by the top six, and has the former president actually made these suggestions before? Thank you.
Okay, more questions for the Youth League? Zingizwa.
Thank you very much, Dumela SG. Pule, my new name is Mawande. I'm a Chabada.
John.
You are Sana. Anyway, on the Youth League issue, I don't know who is relevant to answer this question, but among the people I see, there are people who've got vested interests themselves in the actual conference that they're preparing for. How do you